Morning, everybody. Another edition of Buy, Fix, and Profit property walkthrough. This property was just purchased under contract for $38,000, and it's going to be added to our portfolio. And this morning with us, we've got our construction manager once again to do one of his excellent walkthroughs, basically detailing what we've got inside, how much it's going to take to fix, how much the rent is going to be.
As you can see, the roof is real good. Needs a little bit of landscape, possibly a new window, a little curb appeal when the weather changes. Let's step into the house. I'll show you more.
Now, this is the first time I'm seeing this property myself, and these floors and this paint job, I mean, we haven't touched this place yet, have we?
Not at all.
So, I mean, this looks like a fresh paint job. These wood floors look ridiculously good.
We're just going to do a little touch-up. Tenant has already looked at the property, and we're only going to do the repairs that the tenant has requested.
So, right now, as you can tell, we've got several partners in this, in our property group. Nick's already has a tenant lined up for this place for us. So you're telling me one of the current tenants we have is going to be moving in here?
Correct. The tenant has been in one of the properties for 2.5 years now. Has paid the rent on time. Excellent tenant. They requested to have an extra 2 bedrooms added on what they have now. I believe this house is a 4-bedroom.
So this tenant just needed some more space?
More space.
I mean, this place is a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones we picked up. This is for $38. Some of the others have been in the low to mid 20s. But, I mean, this room barely needs any work here. All right, let's go.
Here we have one of the bedrooms, not as clean as the living room, but with a little bit of paint and cleaning up, we'll be able to get that same look. The bedroom's small, but it's still, has a closet, can still fit a full-size bed. Amazing light fixture. Looks like most of the house had new light fixtures and have been painted. Looks like the floors were done within the last 5 years.
I mean, do you have any idea what happened to this house? Why it was in foreclosure?
Probably, they overpaid for the house, maybe refinanced it. Taxes have gone up in the area. And that's the only thing to really think of because the house is in great shape.
See, that's what makes this market so awesome right now. You don't need to buy gut rehabs in order to pick up a good property anymore. I mean, check out this bedroom here. Bigger than the other one. Already has a light fixture, closet, decent size. We even have electricity to the property. There's heat is on in this property. The walls look like they've been freshly painted. What about these windows here? Anything we need to do with these windows?
I really haven't paid too much attention due to the weather. I'm thinking with some paint and hardware, I'm going to give it a shot. If they open and close and lock, all we'll need to do is put fresh paint and hardware and some fixtures up. The bathroom is probably going to need the most work. Just updating, toilet, sink, and cabinets in here. The tile is new. The tub is in real good shape.
I mean, the tub is excellent. The tile around here is great. Shower head is good.
We'll probably end up putting about $1,200 in this room here. Just because we want a nice vanity, toilet, mirror, everything to match everything else.
I mean, this place is in excellent shape. This is, it's pretty exciting, actually.
I'm excited too because it's less work that I have to do.
All right, the kitchen now.
The tenant requested for in the kitchen, what we are going to do right now is, because even granite companies are looking for work, they have slashed their prices to about $30 a square foot. The tenant did request to remove the existing countertops and replace it with granite. The last property did it, put granite in. She loved it. The cabinets are going to get a fresh coat of paint with hardware. We are going to go with stainless steel appliances, and she did request for new vinyl floor.
So let me get this straight. Granite prices have come down enough that we're able to put in granite countertops here and for a similar cost, even though these, well, they're old. They're in rough condition. I mean, they could be saved, but for the rent that these tenants are paying and for how good of a tenant this one has been, what do you think it's going to cost to put in a granite countertop here?
It's going to be $1,680, $1,680 for new granite here, and that will include the sink.
So that includes the sink.
The reason why I'd rather go with the granite company, they take the responsibility. If they damage the cabinets, they'll fix them. If I went with Formica countertops, I personally don't do the Formica myself. By the time I pay somebody $375 for the labor and for the cost of material, I'll only be paying about $400 to $500 more for granite. I know I'll never have to replace them.
That's awesome. And in the past gut rehabs we've done, because so much money was going into the repairs, that was never an option. But these here, they need so little repairs. We're able to give these little extra touches to the tenants, which they go absolutely crazy over, having luxuries like that in their rental houses. These windows don't seem to be in that bad of a condition either.
No, I would say just for the first 2-3 years, if we could get away with the same windows, and that'll pay half the house off just in 3 years. Here we have an extra room. It's a bonus room. They have requested that this get a fresh coat of white paint and some carpet down, indoor-outdoor carpet, just so they could utilize the space.
Now, what do you think about putting carpet in this kind of like outside room almost?
Well, because they're requesting it, we're going to put it in. I like the idea of the carpet. It'll keep the room a little bit warm. There's no heat, no air conditioning in this area. Not necessarily a really hard thing to do, but carpet will cost about $300, and to run the ductwork maybe about $600 or $700 in this room.
All right, so we're actually going to run heat to this room.
The tenant didn't request it. If we put if we don't put heat or any air conditioning in here, the vinyl tiles are going to constantly pop up. So with the carpet down, we won't have to worry about that. If anything, I'd probably eliminate that electric there and get a ceiling fan in here just to keep it a little bit cool.
And how much rent are we going to get for this place?
If I'm not mistaken, well, because she's an existing tenant, we're looking out for her. I believe the rent's going to be $1,100 on this property for the first 12 months.
All right, so we're going to give her a little bit of a sweetheart deal for this area just because she's such a good paying, consistent tenant. All right, this is going to be the third bedroom. Similar, I mean, these floors are saving us thousands of dollars. The light fixtures in place, closets, fresh paint job. I mean, how much more common is it to see properties in this good of a condition nowadays compared to just 3 years ago?
Well, in this neighborhood, this has been one of the cleaner houses that have been purchased. Probably the cleanest house. Depending on how you want to do budget, we let the tenant kind of pick what we want in this place, so we're going to give them what they want. As you can, when you walk down the stairs, you're going to see we